What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and welcome back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and in this video I'm going to be giving you guys my first impression of the Fallen Heroes banner, which comes out tomorrow. So the first unit we have got is Robin, Possessed Robin. Now I cannot be the only one who sees this resemblance, like come on. You know you also thought about that when you first saw his art. So he is a green dragon who's an armored unit. Yes, a dragon armor, like it's insane. I never thought we would get a armored dragon. This is insane. I guess he's a dragon because of his dragon skin or something like that, but once again, intelligence systems don't really need any kind of reasoning for making units armored units. So he has got Expiration, which is his attack, and it's basically a legendary version of Lightning Breath, but it does not have the penalty on the special cooldown, and it cannot be refined. But I don't think it will matter much because Robin is an armored unit and he's going to be having higher BST than any other dragon. So it doesn't really matter that his breath cannot be refined because as it is, he will have more defense than them. And then he has got Ignis, which means that he's going to be having a lot of defense, and Vanilla Robin has got Bonfire, and this Possessed Robin has got Ignis, and he's got Vengeful Fighter, which is pretty fitting. And it's really great that Vengeful Fighter has been added to the normal summoning pool. And if you guys do not know, these units are going to be permanent units, so they'll be always in the summoning pool, and they will most likely get reruns in future. So if you do not get them right now, they will probably have a banner sometime later on, like maybe a banner with fighter skills, Weary Fighter, Vengeful, and Bold Fighter. I'm just guessing. And then he has got War Dragon. Now, I don't really care that he's a green armor dragon because at the end of the day, he can easily be taken out by any kind of armor slaying or any kind of falchion user. But he has got War Dragon, so that is the main threat. Because imagine facing a Dragon Emblem team where all of them have got War Dragons. Like, it's gonna be really good for dragons, and it's gonna be very annoying to face them now. It's as it is annoying to face them already if you do not have someone like Alm, but it's gonna be much more annoying because of what dragons. And what dragons is, I think, the only thing the dragons need. They don't really need Honed Dragons to do the damage. They just need to outlive their opponent and proc Ether with Steady Breath, at least in the higher tier 20 arena. That's pretty much what's going to be happening, and we're going to be seeing a lot of plus 10 merged Robin in a few days in arena. So as you can see, he's going to be having this animation. It's so amazing, and he's going to proc his Ignis, and he's going to be doing 75 damage. So he does 28 points of additional damage, and to do 28 points of additional damage with Ignis, you need to have 35 defense at least. Now, the units they show in these trailers are not really level 40, so it could be higher than that. And he also has 48 HP, so at least we know that he has got 48 HP and 35 defense. So he's got a very solid physical bulk, and I think he's going to be very slow, like Winter Tharja pretty much, because he's got Vengeful Fighter, so he doesn't really care about his speed. Like, he could be having like 15 speed and it will be fine because he's got Vengeful Fighter, and he could have amazing magical bulk too, I guess, and a very high attack. Now, thankfully, they didn't give him Dragon Skin skill, which just halves like any kind of damage. That would be too good. I'm really happy that they brought these themed banners once again because I really liked stuff like Sibling Bonds. And here we have got Fallen Heroes. And then we have got Dark Emperor Harden. Finally! Oh my god, I wanted him for such a long time. And he's the first Lance Armored unit who has got a legendary weapon, and he's actually voiced by the same voice actor who voices Walhart, Oliver, and also Jeddah. So that is pretty interesting. And he has got Gradivis, of course, his Lance, and I'm actually surprised he does not have an exclusive skill, like maybe Dark Sphere as an exclusive skill, but he doesn't really have that. I was really expecting him to be a Grandeur Battle unit, because we got Black Knight as a free-to-play red armor unit, and if we could get him as a blue distant counter armor unit for free, that would be too good. But units like Reinhardt are not in a Grandeur Battle, so it's all up to intelligence systems, I guess. They get to decide. And he has got Vengeance, which is very fitting, and then he has got Brazen Defense Res 3, and this is also going to be available in the normal pool. And he also has Bold Fighter. Now, I think that he's going to be having a very high base attack. I think he's going to have 40 base attack, as much as Effie, I think. And with a legendary weapon, that's going to be really high attack. And he's got Bold Fighter, So I think he's going to be slow as well. He could actually be fast, who knows. And I think that he's probably going to be having the same BST as Zelgius. And Brazen Defense Res is actually amazing if he has got good mixed bulk. And after he's below 80% HP, he could be really hard to take down, and he would just annihilate you in the player phase with Bold Fighter. I actually want to pull like 2 Hardens because I really want to give Bold Fighter to my Hector. Now, I'm probably not going to be using him on my main arena team because he's going to be a 5-star exclusive unit. And this is something which a lot of people think that their old armored units which they invested into are now outdated and completely useless. And that's not really entirely true because you're going to be facing AI at the end of the day. I'm not really going to be replacing my highly merged Effie for Harden because I've invested into Effie a lot and she's easily available, and that's something which old armor units have. They are always available and they can also appear as a 4-star and in some cases even 3-star unit. So he has got 45 HP and I really hope that it's higher than this and maybe have 50 HP because these units are not level 40. And he's going to be having Bold Fighter. So once again, this is another skill which is going to be added to the usual summoning pool. And I'm really hoping that sometime in future, we can receive a banner with fighter skills. So that Vengeful Fighter and Bold Fighter are easy to get. And I absolutely love his art actually. It's amazing that he's finally in the game. So he's a banner unit instead of a Grand Hero Battle unit. And then we have got Celica, who got possessed for like 1 minute, I think, at max. So she's got Beloved Zofia, which is really interesting because a lot of people thought that Choose Your Legend Celica will have Beloved Zofia. So it gives +3 defense, which is something it does not do in Fire Emblem Echoes. And it's going to be really strange if Celica does not really have a very high defense because in Echoes, Celica does not have that high defense. And I'm hoping that this is not useless like Laura Schultz's weapon bonus. So if the unit is at full HP at the start of combat, it gives her +4 to all of her stats and then she takes 4 damage. So this is incredible and I would really like if they could refine Lloyd's Regal Blade because look at these insane effects these units have been getting. Like this is so good and you would probably like to run Renewal with this so that you can recover HP, get back to full HP and then use this effect once again. And then she also has Luna for some reason and Shield Speed. So this is a new skill and this is actually going to be inheritable because it does have a number. Usually when a skill is not inheritable, they just state that explicitly, and this inflicts -speed on a foe on the enemy team with the highest speed stat. So this completely ruins Ira, Mia, and units like Brave Villain who have got very high speed, and -7 debuff is very big actually. It's a lot, and at the start of turn this is. So it's going to be really good. And I think it's balanced by the fact that it's a slot B skill because you could always run stuff like Desperation, Vantage, or Quick Riposte, and this is much better on support units like Dancers maybe. So having this skill on a Dancer can be really useful support, and even on a healer I guess, if healers can inherit this, because if you've got the Wrathful or the Dazzling Refine, then you can always run this as the slot B skill, and you can support your allies even more. And she has got Hone Attack 3. So I think that Celica is definitely gonna get demoted, I think, out of all of these units because she's got the least overwhelming skills. Shield Speed is still very, very good, but it's gonna be locked to 5-star rarity, I think. And like I said, it's balanced by the fact that it's on a slot B. Now, if this was given out as a Sacred Seal, then it would be truly insane. Like, a lot of offensive units are probably not gonna be running this because they can just run Desperation. Now, this is amazing skill, actually, for Fire Sweep weapon users because they've got their slot B open, and -7 debuff means that they can double the enemy and do much more damage and function better as a poking unit. And like I said, I really hope that she can be a 4-star demote unit because they have also demoted Soleil in past, and also Soth was got Life and Death 3 at 4-star rarity. So I would really like if she got demoted because there's no way you're going to be demoting a unit with Bold Fighter or Vengeful Fighter. There's just no way. And Harden also has Brazen Defense Resistance, which is obviously not something that you want to give to a 4-star unit. And as for stat spread, I think she's going to be fast and strong like how Celica is supposed to be. So I guess she's going to be a very fast sword unit. And these units are going to be permanent. Now, a lot of people have been saying that you can just run Sylvalin's Shield on Robin, to nullify his falchion weakness, which is not entirely true. It is a misconception. Sylvalan Shield will only nullify your armor weakness. It's not going to be nullifying the falchion weakness, and you can still just attack him with a falchion users and absolutely decimate him because of his green color. And What Dragons is the main insane skill on him actually, but still will be able to double lion through these glorified lizards pretty much. Like, he doesn't care. And we will have a falchion banner in March, so I'm really hoping that I can pull a plus attack on, because like tier 20 arena is going to be infested with all of these dragons, these very strong dragons. They could have actually put Berkut instead of Celica, but Berkut is not really a hero, so that's why. They could also put Julius from Fire Emblem 4, but once again, that could be on some other banner. And if you guys do not know, in game they actually said that Takumi, or Possessed Takumi, is actually going to be a Grand Hero Battle Unit, and I'm really excited for it because we don't really get too many free-to-play bow units. We only have Clarice and New Year's Corin as a good free-to-play archer, pretty much. And because he's possessed, he's probably going to be having Scotty as his legendary bow, and I'm really interested in seeing what kind of effect they give to that bow. Hopefully it's not really too simple like Leon's Tome, and hopefully it's much more than that. So I'm really excited for this banner actually, and I cannot wait to pull a Harden. I really like him as a villain, and I would really like to pull him, at least 2 of him, so that I can give Bullfighter to my Hector. And let me know what you guys think of these units. I'm actually really liking this possessed theme. Harden is amazing, Robin is pretty good, and Celica got possessed for like 1 minute and she already has an alternate costume for that, which is pretty funny. So that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, then please be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, then make sure to subscribe for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.